What's up, everybody? Michael Johnson here with the Business Choreography Podcast. And today we have a very special guest for the show, Spencer Mecham. Spencer is one of the best affiliate marketers in the world. He has earned millions of dollars in affiliate income, and he has earned his place amongst the best marketers today. Spencer has not only found success with affiliate marketing for himself, but he's also taught thousands to do the same. He is one of the best YouTube channels out there for anyone wanting to learn affiliate marketing, as well as business concepts that will help you earn passive income. He has an amazing blog and has won numerous awards celebrating his success, such as the well-known ClickFunnels Dream Car Award for top affiliate promoting ClickFunnels. So we are so excited to have him join us today on our show. So let's cue the intro and we'll jump right in. Listen, there's a lot to learn when growing and scaling your business.
That's why we created the Business Choreography Podcast, where we talk about choreographing your marketing, operations, and sales into dynamic systems that increase your revenue and your impact.
We'll explore solid business principles and discuss all things that make businesses dance to success with clarity.
We'll help you figure out where the holes are in your business and what you can do to fix them. Think of us as your official business choreographers, aka your insider growth strategists.
Remember, your choreography matters. Welcome to the Business Choreography Podcast. Spencer, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you. That was a cool intro.
Awesome. I'm glad you liked it. It's always so fun to have you. I've had you on the podcast a couple times, different podcasts, and we're excited to have you back again and share your expertise and your knowledge and your journey. So many business owners out there, have crazy journeys. And sometimes it's great to be able to hear somebody else that's found their way through the forest and has figured it out. So we're so excited to have you here. Thanks again.
Yeah, I still feel like I'm in the middle of the forest, but thank you.
Well, we live just down this. I live just down the street from you, so
Yeah.
we're like close. And honestly, we don't talk enough. But
10 minutes away doing this over Zoom here.
That's it. That's how you have to do it. So let's start with the beginning for a lot of maybe some of my audience that doesn't know you and doesn't know your background and your journey. I got to tell and brag about you a little bit and the accolades, but let's hear a little bit more about in the weeds. Like you went to college, you came out, you started thinking, okay, I'm going to do these videos on YouTube. Give me some of the background story starting from around when you thought, okay, I'm going to do this instead of having a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah. So it was actually in college. It was right after I got married. So a couple years into college. It took me 7 years to get my bachelor's. So a couple years into a very long degree. And me and my wife lived in Hawaii. We moved to Hawaii for a semester for her to do something for her school. And yeah, nice, right? It was awesome, beautiful place, but not a great job market. And so she's doing her internship, and I'm like, I can get a job. Like I can always get a job, like I couldn't get a job anywhere. No one was hiring, or at least not hiring like me. And so it kind of just left me, like, wow, like I've never had a time where I just have nothing all day, every day, like, holy cow. And so I turned to the internet, I was doing just tinker jobs online, like side hustles that were making me so little money just to be productive. Like, hey, I made $20 today. I made $10 today.
Nice.
I contributed, I bought our dinner. And then I came across the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which every human being in the world should read. I read it like yearly now. And really, if you look at that book, it's Robert Kiyosaki. He talks a lot about investing, a little bit about business, but more than anything, the book is a mindset shift of, hey, like there's more routes than the one that everyone is telling you out there, right? There's more routes than just this one single, go to college, get a job, work your 40 years and be done. And so if anything, that book did that for me. And when I realized that, so that wasn't me being into affiliate marketing. That was just me like, holy cow, like, this is what I want. Why would I want to do this traditional route when this exists and there are people doing this, And so a lot of back and forth, trying out stock market, real estate, starting little mini businesses, drop shipping, Amazon FBA, everything you can imagine, just like tinkering and being excited with $2 in sales or something. I remember I sold these like egg egg yolk separators on Amazon for a while, and I'd make like 43 cents every sale, you know. So
Yes.
6 months into that, you realize like, oh, like the numbers don't make sense here. Okay, good lesson. But eventually I landed on affiliate marketing. I graduated, still didn't have anything working, right? So still in the traditional route, took a job. But luckily I met a person in that job who told me about affiliate marketing, and somehow I'd been through all these side hustles and never even heard about it.
Wow.
And yeah, weird, right? I feel like now whenever I go look for side hustles, it's like affiliate marketing, affiliate marketing.
Exactly.
But this guy, he showed me this website. He was a blogger. He built a blog on the side, and he reviewed vacuum cleaners. So people would search like best vacuum cleaner for pet hair, right? And they'd end up on his website, and he would have 5 vacuum cleaners. They would pick one, they'd click buy, and then he'd get a little commission for sending them to Hoover, whoever made that vacuum cleaner.
Right.
Super simple for him. And the website was like, to this day, I don't think to this day, 8 years later, I've seen a website as ugly as his vacuum cleaner website was, like just so like gross looking, and he's like, yeah, I make like $3,000 to $5,000 a month on this website. And I'm like, jaw to the floor, like, that's what I want. And so that was my door. And that was 2016. And from
Wow.
2016 to mid 2017, I'm just trying what he's doing, right? Like, okay, this gotta work, this gotta work. And I made like $500, doing the blog, and that was every day for like 5 hours. Like I get home from work at like 4, and my wife worked from 3 to 11, and we didn't have any kids, right? So it's like,
Right.
side hustle time, right? So for like every day, I'm like pumping in 6 hours into this blog, pumping out content, learning web design, and
Wow.
it was a big blog, like a lot of posts, a lot of stuff going on it. And it made like $20 a month in the end. Like, yeah. So where am I? Where am I at? My success, right? Eventually, I found out about ClickFunnels, and a lot of people may or may not know about that. But I at my job, they actually told me to start using this software called ClickFunnels, and I said okay, and I started to learn it because they wanted to incorporate it into their offer. And I found out ClickFunnels had an affiliate program, and I'm over there blogging every day, and I'm like, I'm going to try this affiliate program. So I sign up, and I they're doing a book launch that weekend.
Oh my gosh.
You remember Expert Secrets?
Yes.
Yeah, another book everyone should read. So hopefully people are taking notes on books to read. But they're launching that book, and they're like, hey, we're paying out like $20 for every sale you get on this book, and the book sells for $10. And I was like, that's crazy money.
Yeah.
Like who does, like, I like at the time I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. They must just hate being, hate staying alive as a business. But so I'm like, I'm going to promote that. I could sell a book that, I could sell a book that I get $20 in commission for $10.
Sure.
And so I start trying all kinds of things, like posting on my Facebook account, messaging people, just literally like walking, hey, like to my family, right? Like, hey, everyone needs to buy this book, 5 sales there. Go into my office, hey, we're all marketers here. Like every one of us needs to buy this book, get 10, 15 sales there. And I end up on this leaderboard for ClickFunnels, right? This total nobody. And I'm on this leaderboard with all these like names that I actually recognize, like John Lee Dumas was the winner of that contest.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, and so I took top 10 in that contest from doing that stuff. And then that was kind of my like, whoa, like I can totally do this. There is a way to make money fast with affiliate marketing. And
Wow. Down the
anyway,
rabbit hole.
down the rabbit hole I go. I think 6 months later it was the ClickFunnels dream car. 6 months after that, maybe a year after that, like the 2 Comma Club Award, just everything started to come together after that click moment.
Wow. That's amazing. And there's so many people that just don't even still know what affiliate marketing is. So what's the brief description, being the expert in the field for those that don't even understand the word affiliate?
I should have tagged on that in the beginning. Sorry. So it's just every company in the world, right? They know their numbers. Let's say they know it costs them $20 or $30 to acquire a customer, so they can spend that money on ads, or they can pay a person called an affiliate marketer $30 for every person lead that he sends their way. And so it's just another route for companies to get leads. And me being the affiliate marketer, I send a customer to Amazon, they pay me 50 cents or $1, $2 every time I send them a customer to a product on Amazon. And so if you look out there, you'd be blown away by how many websites and how many major companies are just affiliate marketers in a large scale.
Yeah. blows me away how many businesses haven't taken advantage of creating their own affiliate program. And I think a lot of it is due to what you said a second ago, which is most of these companies, they understand and know what their cost to acquire a customer is. And there's still a whole slew of businesses out there that really have no idea. They have no idea what a customer costs for them to attain and continue to move forward. But it's such a cool thing, whether they're going to create it or whether they're going to participate in it. It's such a cool opportunity. What did you finally do to, I mean, you said you got your roots in it from Expert Secrets, but then you went on to win the dream car, which meant that you were at the top of the heap. What was it that you did that allowed you to hit that growth phase?
That was YouTube, actually. So
Cool.
I won't. Yeah, there's a lot going into my backstory on YouTube. I tried a bunch of stuff on YouTube before as well. But I started a YouTube channel right then. Like, holy cow, this is, during that launch, I actually started the YouTube channel, and I went just ham on that one thing. Like, I made every video about ClickFunnels you can imagine. If you went
Right.
to YouTube and you typed in ClickFunnels, no matter what you typed in after that, like, you were landing on my videos.
Nice.
And yeah. So it was like 20, 30 videos, and did them in a period of just a few months. And every single video just said, hey, if you're new to ClickFunnels or you want to upgrade your ClickFunnels account, any of this stuff, right? And there's an affiliate link that I tell them to go click in my description. And so just by I think there was two things that happened there. One, YouTube kind of started to recognize, like, hey, this guy's the ClickFunnels guy, right? Like, if
Right.
someone wants to know about ClickFunnels, this is where we're going to send them, because he
Right.
definitely, is in that. And then two, people just started to recognize me as that. Like, not
Right.
only YouTube's algorithms recognizing me as that, but people were, and so they were coming to me, and I was just like, my name was synonymous with ClickFunnels for quite a while,
Wow.
and so the growth was just explosive after that.
Sure. YouTube channels, everybody's looking to get in and get a piece of the pie now, and you were sort of in the beginning stages, I mean, of YouTube and its growth. But what have you found that is different now than it was when you jumped in?
Um, Honestly, I don't think YouTube has changed much.
That's cool.
They've added the shorts, which is a big thing, and it's kind of like a way to explosively grow a YouTube
Right.
channel, as opposed to kind of the tried and true slow burn method. And so that was a big jump. But when I look at, like, what's working on YouTube then and what's working on YouTube now, it isn't a ton. And uh, YouTube rewards, like, they have, their algorithm is just incredible at identifying someone who gives the audience what they want, right? The person who watches
Right.
the video what they want, and leaves them, I think the word that they use is satisfied. You leave them feeling satisfied at the end of your video, and their whole algorithm is all these pieces, right? But they're all just pieces trying to identify that.
Right.
Did they click your video and feel satisfied at the end with what they came out with? And that comes from good content. It could be entertaining content. It could be just search content that really quickly solves their problem. Um, but you make a video that leaves people satisfied, and no matter then or now, you'll see your channel blow up.
Yeah, that's great. It's so great to hear that that's the case with all of these other channels that you could use, and it's like, oh, do this tactic now or do this thing next, or that, it's so cool to hear that this channel is still working as intended from the beginning to now, and it's a little easier to put roots in it, or for any of our audience out there, hey, get in and get going. This is a stable place to be.
Yeah, I mean, I've got videos. I just checked to make sure I could say this, but I've got videos from that original. We just talked about all those ClickFunnels videos I made.
Right.
I can go to YouTube today, type in, like, ClickFunnels review, ClickFunnels webinar, and I'll still show up, right? Like, that the video that put out then that was ranking then is still ranking now. The same, it's still looking for the same thing, and I'm still satisfying what people are looking for, and so YouTube's
Right.
still rewarding me.
That's amazing, and such an under realized idea that you put out your concept or your video and it stays there and it just keeps staying there. And years
Yeah,
later, it's still there and still performing, and that's
yeah.
really amazing. So, a really great reason to create great content, because it'll stick around for a while and work for you.
Yeah, when I say great content, it doesn't even have to be like, I know a lot of people, and when I got into this, it was like, I'm not a video producer, I'm not a video guy, right? Like I can't create
Right.
these like shows, but great
Right.
content, right? We just talked about it just means they're satisfied. So when someone goes to YouTube and they say, how to lose weight, how to get urine stain out of my carpet, they're not looking to be entertained. They're not looking for like a production. They're looking for someone that knows what they're talking about to sit there and talk them through their problem, right? And so great content in that case is just you sitting there knowing what you're talking about and getting to the point and helping them through their problem.
Yeah. As a business owner, what's one of the hardest things you've experienced and overcome being a business owner, kind of going through all of those phases?
I feel like the biggest challenge has always been team hiring, finding the right people, training the right people, having to let go of the wrong people, right? Like the whole process
Right.
there is so hard and so frustrating a lot of times, especially coming from like, I don't have a leadership background or any of that stuff that would maybe help me in that.
How did you finally get that handled? Like, what was it that made the biggest difference for you? Or do you feel like it's just ongoing?
No. I mean, I honestly love my team now, and a lot of it was so in the beginning I was just too scared to ever do it. Just like, oh
Right.
man, hiring that's so scary. I might have to let them go. What if I don't have enough stuff for them? And so the first thing was like, just get out there, find someone, hire them, and start figuring out this process. And so I did, and we ended up actually letting that person go over time. Did it very nicely.
Right.
Gave them severance and everything, and but other than that, I think what it came down to is realizing in the very beginning, like you need to find the absolute right person from the very beginning, and that means putting a ton more work up front into the search,
Right.
into the hiring process itself, and that's why you go to these like corporations and you hate them for it because it's like 7 interviews and like a month-long process, and you're like, this is insane, and they're like, well, you're not hired in the end. But it's because they know like how much it's worth to find that right person up front and not have to go through all the problems that come. And so like now when I want to hire someone for a position, it's days spent figuring out exactly what they're doing, figuring out exactly what the
Right.
ideal person, what their skills are, and then not just throwing something on Upwork, but throwing it on every avenue that I have, and then throwing out my line in as many places as I can. I get all these people coming in, and then it's weeding through them all, and then it's taking the top 5, right, and having them actually like do paid tasks and stuff like that, and really like putting a lot of effort into that. And so my team's small, it's still only 3 people, but like every one of them is just so much better at their job than I ever was, right? Like I found people that I like, I just am so happy I found you.
Right. Right. That's amazing. So many times as a business owner, we go through these challenges and troubles along the way, and it almost feels as though we're on an island all by ourselves going through these challenges, like no other business is going through this or has ever gone through it. It seems like, why is this happening to me? What kind of challenges do you feel like maybe you've gone through that you could kind of share with our audience, that it's like they can maybe relate to and go, oh my gosh, yeah, that is so true. Like, uh, that they can kind of find some comfort in the fact that they're not alone.
Oh, I feel like try to think, and I'm like tech. If I go into the tech world, so I can probably, let's see if I can find a specific one, but 10, 15 times, where it's a 10 p.m. at night, right? You're laying in bed relaxing, and suddenly you get this notification or something like, hey, your website's down, or worse,
Oh,
like 2 months
geez.
ago, hey, your website is showing like a handbag sales right now, right? So like your website got hacked and now someone's selling,
Oh
I
my
don't even
gosh.
know what. So yeah, I've had that happen and actually I've had that happen at jobs too. Like a startup I
Wow.
worked at, that same story. Um, but anyway, so then you're running around, right? Like you're like, I don't know websites. Like this website was built a year ago by somebody in the Philippines. Where are they now? And um, so on the tech side, I feel like I've had that happen probably 3 or 4 times with my
Yeah.
website, where it either goes down or the one time when it was hacked. And always the worst time, right? Like I'm either on vacation somewhere or it's 11 p.m. and I like just check my phone right before bed and regret it instantly. Like no. And then it's this desperate scramble, like Facebook, anywhere I can, like any group I'm in, any network I have, like, hey, who can help me with this? Who can help me with this fast? We're losing sales, et cetera, et cetera. Same thing. I could tell the same story with like email marketing. Hey, our emails suddenly stopped delivering. We got a
Oh
0%
my gosh.
deliverability this week on all of our emails. I don't know why. And it turns out someone was messing. Someone I'd hired was messing with something in the back end of my website,
Oh,
and all that weird junk that happens back into a website. He just erased something that was necessary, I guess. I still don't understand all that stuff. So anyway, I sent out an email and not a single person got it, right? And once again,
Wow.
now we're missing out on sales. We're missing out on money here. Facebook ads, we're running these ads. Boom, the ads are gone. Your account's been deactivated. Google ads, same thing. That was probably the
Right.
biggest one. Was that we were putting out like $2,000 a day in Google ads, so
Wow.
$60,000 a month in Google ads. And then one day Google just sent us an email and said, no, we don't want your money, $1 million plus in ad spend. And they're just like, no, we don't want your money anymore.
Oh my gosh.
That was a huge one.
Wow. That must have been a rough day.
That was a rough day. And you try to start a new one, and oh yeah, it was a rough day. Luckily,
It's
that was like
nothing
3 years
worse than
ago.
getting banned by one of your lead sources.
Yeah.
It's not a fun experience.
No, it's so hard to start over.
I know. So, we've talked about you being sort of the affiliate guru, and honestly, through the years, we would always turn to your videos, even in our journey, because you're always concise and you're clear, and you talk about Google or YouTube's algorithm of being satisfied, and literally, if you guys haven't been to his channel and you haven't watched any of his stuff, everything you watch of his is clear and concise, and you always get done thinking, yes, I know exactly how to do that. And I appreciate that so much. I've always appreciated that so much. Let's talk a little bit about all of the other expertise that you have, because a lot of times, we talk about you being the affiliate guy, but you have so much knowledge in business, and you are a wealth full of knowledge. I mean, we had lunch the other day, and you were sharing with the group just some of the other things that you're doing and having success in. You just have a huge wealth of knowledge about business. So tell me about some of the other things you're doing in business besides affiliate marketing.
That's fine. I've never thought of myself that way, but um, let me think about it. So I do love that stuff. Like I don't know, like some people like video games or whatever, or like watching sports. I just love like finance and business.
Right.
So we're getting really into Airbnbs right now. Is that too far outside of the realm?
No, that's
Okay.
awesome. I love it.
So I'm really big into like anything that can do passive income, and so Airbnbs, real estate. I'm getting really big into like crypto passive plays, which is probably
Cool.
something you don't want to talk about on this channel. But I feel like there's just a wealth of opportunity right now. I'm really into taxes right now. Is that crazy? Um, and I think people just don't realize, like, everywhere you turn, right? Like the Airbnbs for me, I thought, they're way burned out. They've been around for like 8 years. So we got into it last year. Our first one was in Oregon, right? And we bought the Airbnb for something. Our mortgage is like $2,000 a month, and it's making like $5,000 a month, right? And it's like,
Nice.
how is this opportunity still here? Right? We always think the opportunities are gone, and they're never
Right.
gone. So anyway, yeah, we're getting really, now I was like, oh, I'm really into that. That's like half of a yearly income with this one house, or a monthly income with this one
Wow.
house.
That's amazing. And I just love it. There's a certain amount of entrepreneur that kind of kicks in at a certain point, and we all try to feed it in different ways. And it's just fun to hear what other things you're up to. Let me ask you a few questions about some specific areas. So in terms of marketing, like what's one of your favorite marketing strategies right now as of today? Like one of the things that you like the most?
When you say strategy, just like a
You
specific
can
thing or a
take it where you'd
platform,
like.
just take it how I want.
Yeah.
Okay, because I do want to take it what I want. I think everyone is missing out on short form video content right now. So Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok.
Really?
I can take an account, and not just me, like anyone can take an account, and you could have 100,000 followers in 30 days. Like,
Really?
yeah. So we just did a challenge actually. I took 10 people and we were working through it, and we had this girl that her account got shut down right at the beginning of the challenge, so she had to start a new one, and she's already at, I think, 12,000 followers on TikTok
Wow.
in a month, and she's at like her last Facebook reel got 150,000 views or something like that. And this is not like a guru, right? This is just somebody who just started a month ago. These like they're all brand new, and all these platforms are pushing them so hard right now. And the real beauty of all of them, though, is they're not what's the word, subscriber specific, meaning they don't care how big your following is, they don't care
Right.
how any of that. It's very video centric, meaning they take the one single video, and because videos are so short, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, right, they can test it out with 200 people every time. So like TikTok, brand new channel, you put it out, put out a video, you'll get 200 views right there, because each person watches 100 videos on TikTok, so they're able to test these.
Right.
And that means that that even a brand new channel puts out their video, TikTok can test that out with 200 people. And if it's a good video, they can blow it up to 100,000 people just like that. And they
Right.
don't care that you just started your channel. They don't care that you're brand new, that you have no followers. None of that matters, right? It's just the video and how well that video performed in their test. And so
Sure.
all these short form video platforms are insane right now. Like I know people on Facebook Reels that are just, from nowhere to $10,000 a month in 2-3 months, just like that, because they just started putting out content on a platform that's really pushing that right now.
That's amazing. I love that. Okay, next one. What's one of your favorite operational strategies that you're using even with your team right now?
Favorite operational strategies? Probably my weakness there is operations. Like I'm a marketing guy, but so I probably won't blow anyone away with my operational strategies. But we're really huge on Asana, duplicating tasks in Asana.
Cool.
So we've got our whole business is built around 5 tasks, basically. And I've built it all. I have a video editor task. He's got, it's like 25 different check marks he's got to check off every time he does a video. And then last thing he does is take that video and send it off to the person who posts the video and adds all the text and all the thumbnails and all that stuff. And each of those is just, I've got these templates right inside of Asana. And so maybe this is not new to everybody, but I can literally just sit down today. I can film a video, it takes me 20 minutes, right? And I'm done. Like I know, like mentally I'm done with the whole process. That video will make it to my YouTube channel eventually after going through all these different Asana cues. And to me, that's just a beautiful thing.
That's amazing. I think a lot of business owners underutilize the power of technology like Asana and things of the like, but even just setting up those standard operating procedures so that they can free up more of their brain space and more of their time to do things that they love to do the most.
Yeah.
And I think it's unfortunate. So I think that's really profound, because so many business owners that I talk to are literally still trying to do everything themselves because somehow they think that they're the best one to do it. And maybe not,
Rarely. Yeah, rarely.
Okay. How about this one? One last one. What's one of your favorite sales strategies?
I really love combining, what's the word I'm looking for? Making something go away. So this is a big Russell Brunson thing, and it may sound simple, but making an offer and limiting it to a certain number of people always just blows it out of the water. And I get people messaging like, am I still, even if I limit it to like 100 people, and I'm like, I probably won't even get 100 sales, right? But I still get all these messages like, hey, can I still get in on that, right? Like, can I still get in on that? And so anytime you limit something with time, or you limit something with a number of people, it just never fails. It's crazy. Even when they kind of know, even when deep down they know what's happening and they know what's going on.
Right.
Doesn't matter. They want it, and the fact that it's going away makes it 10 times more valuable.
That's so true. And I think business owners innately know that. I mean, we watch, Black Friday happen, and it's based off of a similar thing. Hey, this is only for today, and there's only this many, and it's only for this amount of time, and people go nuts over a TV that'll fall apart in 3 days, like.
Yeah, and you don't even doesn't have to be priced, right? You can like a lot of times we'll just like, hey, I'm gonna throw in this coaching call for the next 2 days for everybody that buys. Boom, you get a bunch of sales, and like I didn't lose any money, right? I didn't have to lower my price or do anything like that. I just kind of like tweaked the offer a little bit and limited the time frame for that offer.
I love that. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure. I could probably ask you questions forever because I love chatting with you about business and all this stuff. But I know you got lots of things to do, and I know you're a busy man. So before you head off, I want you to share with us and everybody out there how they can get in touch with you, what kind of things they can do with you, what kind of stuff they can find from you, and where they can go.
Yeah. So I hope, I like to say I've created an ecosystem, so you should be able to find me anywhere: Facebook, YouTube, my website, whatever.
Very
Best place
true.
to go, though, if you want to learn more about specifically what I'm doing, which is affiliate marketing, it'd be buildapreneur.com/webinar. If you just want to pick my brain, the Automation Nation Facebook group is a group online for affiliate marketers and general marketers, and I don't think I've ever let a question go unresponded to in there. So that's the best place to pick my brain.
That's amazing. I love that. And of course, don't forget, go find him on YouTube. You're going to find him everywhere. Put his name in and you're going to find thousands of videos, and they are all amazing. So go and watch and learn and take advantage of Spencer's incredible knowledge and how willing he is to share it all with you. It's incredible. I appreciate you so much. I've always loved your videos, loved your education, and even just guys out there, even the stuff he gives you for free is like stuff you'd pay for somewhere else. So you've got to go and watch his stuff, learn from him. And if you have the opportunity to do something with him, get a program, do something, do it. I highly recommend it. He's amazing. You won't be sorry. Spencer, thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a pleasure. I hope to do it again soon.
Yeah, thank you. That was awesome.
Awesome.
Thanks for joining us today.
Want more business choreography?
Check out our website at bizchoreo.com to find out more.
And find out how the choreography for your marketing, operations, and sales can raise your revenue and create more impact.
Remember, every business needs choreography.